Okay, here is a quick review of the Spirit Stove 3000, which is a remake of the Origo Spirit Stove, which has been discontinued. Now, I have a Origo stove installed. The reason that I've bought this is because the burners in my Origo were completely knackered. Well, they're not knackered, they work very well. That's the old burner from the Origo, this is the new burner from the Spirit Stove. This was producing carbon monoxide, and I couldn't really work out how to service it neatly, and these looked like they were compatible. So I figured I would just buy the Spirit Stove and use the burners, and that's worked really well. But I just thought I'd take this opportunity just to do a quick review of what we've got here. It is very much an exact copy of the Origo, and I would have considered swapping them over, but everything else on my Origo is working fine. I'll just get the two lit, and you can see inside here. Okay, you can't see inside there, but basically I've got the original Origo burner in that one and the new Spirit Stove burner in that one. And hopefully there's still enough alcohol in this. Okay, resuming. Managed to get it open. Here is the Spirit Stove new burner. There's the old Origo burner. And I will just get it lit. Okay, so they're both burning now, and you can see that the original Origo does burn better to start with. The Spirit Stove seems to take a bit longer to get started, and I think it burns with a lower flame. It does get more than that. You can see compared to the Origo it's less. But for me, I'm going to live with that because you can see it's starting to catch up now, actually, can't you? But for me, I'm going to live with that because I don't want to pass out while I'm cooking. So I am going to keep the burners and probably keep the Spirit Stove for parts, unless I can find anybody that's interested in the Spirit Stove. Now this was £200 from a German website, but I think if you do a search for Spirit Stove 3000 you'll find it. As I said, the reason that I didn't say the reason. As I said, I haven't swapped them over, and there is a very good reason for that, and I'll show you now. Okay. Reason that I'm not going to put the new Spirit Stove on is because the fiddles foul here. Well, you can see the fiddle just doesn't move along, and I can't actually get the grill, the pan support griddle thing back on with these in place. So basically I can't effectively use it as a gimbal stove with the fiddles that I've got. Maybe there are other compatible fiddles, but they all seem fairly standard, and that seems like a really daft thing to get wrong when basically absolutely everything else on the stove, as far as I can see, is identical to an Origo 3000. These work in the same way. So yeah, it would probably be absolutely fine for somebody who doesn't want it to gimbal. So camper van, something like that would be fine. Because as I say, that's the only issue that I've got with this. So I hope that's helpful. If anybody is interested in taking this off me, you'd be very welcome. Get in touch.